Hello, everybody. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be at this Congress, and I also congratulate all my colleagues for their works. My name is Daniela Zanetti. I'm a professor at the Federal University of Espírito Santo in Brazil, and I will present some topics from the research called From Real to Virtual, Immersion and Interactivity for Understanding Social and Environmental Conflicts. It's a research creation that is in the initial stage of collecting and selecting data to support the development of an interactive website and an immersive artwork. The purpose of these products is to make young people aware of social environmental conflicts in the territories we live, and in attempting to also point out some solutions. This research is funded by FAPES and also counts on researchers Julia Salles, Pedro Marra, and Ruth Reis. Our goal is to give visibility to social environment conflicts in certain territories through the creation of interactive, immersive, and collaborative audiovisual works. The territory focus is the metropolitan region of Greater Vitória in the Espírito Santo, Brazil, where is our university located, and some of the researchers also live. Another objective is to find creative ways of disseminating science and popularizing science. Our research problem is using research creation as a methodology and work process, how to develop interactive, immersive, and collaborative multimedia works that make it possible to increase the visibility of social environmental conflicts existing in a given territory, in this case, the metropolitan region of Greater Vitória, Brazil, and also promote scientific dissemination and the popularization of science. The kind of research, the kind of social conflicts, an example is the problem of garbage, for example, or problems of pollution of the seas and the air.
Thank you, Daniela. So I'll just talk a little bit about the methodology and fields of study. So I'm Julia Salles, as Daniela has already introduced me. So this research invests in a methodological proposal based on creative processes, technological experimentation, and public involvement from interaction and immersion strategies as a form of scientific investigation, considering that this work methodology enables powerful alternatives, forms of introspection, intervention, and collaborative knowledge production. Research creation is a working method that articulates science, art, and communication, and has become an important instrument in research projects, especially in the field of digital humanities, allowing the development of processes and products that go beyond academic articles. The research creation dialogues with the new modes of knowledge, forms of communication, and media experiences of contemporaneity have gained space in the academic field in the last 10 years, especially in some European and Canadian universities. The articulation of academic research and the methodologies that are specific to it with creative processes and artistic and media practices is often found in works from different areas among the communication under different designations, such as art-based research or practice as research. In the Canadian context, research creation is a modality of academic research activities recognized by educational institutions as well as research funding agencies that encompasses this type of articulation between theoretical conceptual elements and creation practices or processes. The term research creation has also been adopted in some studies in Brazil in recent years to describe academic works that articulate scientific research and creative practices. According to Chapman and Sochak, the practice of research creation acts as an epistemological intervention and proposes alternative forms of representation and articulation of scientific knowledge. Research creation presupposes equal methodological and epistemological rigor, but instead of a pure argumentative form that characterizes many academic studies, the theoretical, technical, and creative aspects of a research creation project are pursued concomitantly. Chapman and Sochak propose 4 ways of understanding research creation: research for creation, research from creation, creative presentations of research, and creation as research. These modes are not exclusive and are often combined as the research progresses. The 4 modes mentioned can be found in the present research, which proposes the development of an interactive and immersive work in order not only to expand the possibilities of scientific dissemination and popularization of science in a creative and innovative way, but also to favor the very process of scientific investigation. The works that we plan to deliver as the results of our research creation are a website with an interactive map of Greater Vitória showing the points with social environmental conflicts, gathering research data and possible solutions, an interactive online documentary with a 360 video, and also an interactive and immersive work with virtual reality, so a virtual environment in which it is possible to experience the city transformed by garbage and pollution, a post-apocalyptic scenario.
Livizelski understands the concept of conflict very broadly, encompassing from phenomena that involve disputes between individuals to wars between states, but which were somehow related to social environmental issues. Changes in the environment represent a type of interference that destabilizes the balance of the ecosystem, so that it's forced to seek a new balance, modifying the support conditions offered to life and human activities. As a consequence, there is a degradation of the environment and a scarcity of natural resources, renewable or not. A social environment conflict is, therefore, a conflict arising from the scarcity of a resource in the environment, caused by disturbances triggered by humans or on the normal rates of regeneration. According to Brito, for Brazilian researchers in general, social environment conflicts involve social relations of disputes or tensions between different groups of social actors for the appropriation or management of natural heritage. And such disputes can be of a material nature or symbolic. The metropolitan region of Greater Vitória encompasses the multiplicities of Vitória, Vila Velha, Serra, Cariacica, Viana, Fundão, and Guarapari, totaling a population of about 2 million inhabitants. Several students highlight the social environment problems in these territories. The map of conflicts involving environmental injustice and health in Brazil indicates the existence of 18 conflicts of this type in the state of Espírito Santo, which affect the quilombola communities, indigenous people, fishermen, and also the general population in certain territories, resulting from problems of garbage, environmental pollution, irregular environmental license, land demarcation, monoculture, use of pesticides, among others. In the Jesus de Nazareth neighborhood, located in the capital, Vitória, we can find some problems related to the issue of lack of garbage collection and garbage accumulation in some parts of the community. This is an example. Another problem is the lack of incentives of the work of fishermen, a traditional activity in the region. Organized residents created gardens to replace the accumulated garbage and also demanded that the city government created a new an ecological park in the neighborhood. The region has strong tourist potential due to its location, history, and culinary traditions, but its image in the local media is not positive because security problems. To elaborate the interactive audiovisual works, we used some reference works such as Rio de Lama by Tadeu Django, because of the images of a territory of houses in a small city in Brazil destroyed by the mud of a dam. Also, The Legible City by Jeffrey Shaw for the immersive city created, and the movie Wall-E for the scenario of destruction and total environmental degradation.
So those are some of our references and some images of the environment where we are working and planning our field work for very soon. We started some few activities, but we are still going to do most of our field activities very soon. So we look forward to hearing from you if you have any feedbacks or any comments that might help us guide us in our field activities. And we look forward to having our works to be able to show you the works that we're going to co-create with our communities, with the communities that we are working with. And we hope to be able to present them soon, maybe here with you, our immersive and virtual reality work and interactive works. Thank you very much for listening, and we look forward to hear comments or questions if you have any. Thank you.
Thank you.